What is up, comrades, and welcome back to Doki Doki Afterimage. We are now on Act 3, and if you missed any of the previous acts, you can always click on that card on the top right of the video, and it'll take you to the whole playlist. You can get caught up with anything you may have missed. But, assuming you're caught up, let's continue, shall we? Let's see, when did we last leave off? It was like Ghost Sayuri had a mental breakdown or something, I don't know. We camped in the wild. Our tent was covered by the wet air of midnight. Moths wandered around our camp as some rustle came out near the lake. We heard animals telling their night tales as wings rushing through the woods. A body laid back at the entrance of the tent, feeling the uneven ground from under the camping mat. Dirt and shovel composed a symphony. Fluffy earth blocks rolled over to the strong roots aside. Again, why? I will keep criticizing this mod for this, but why does this have to read like a fucking Shakespeare fucking play, man? Like, come on. I thought I was through that shit when I, finished high school and everything, but no, I guess not. Yeah. The diameter of the pit increased. I leaned the warm steel handle against the trunk, erasing my breathless sweat. Besides me, there was Sayuri, holding the aged aluminum box over her everlasting smile, which was wrapped with tapes over and over irregularly.
I want to take another look.
Oh, well. I don't even know who's speaking! It's either MC or Sayuri. No, they said it can only be opened once it can't be opened once it is sealed.
Tell me what you wrote.
Nope.
Meanie, just a little bit.
Okay, so yeah, I was right.
Please.
You can see for yourself after 10 years.
10 years? That's so long. Can I check it tomorrow? Next week? Next month?
Clanging sounds appeared in the pit, then turned soft and dull, until the short symphony ended beneath the textures of the shoes. My laptop screen illuminates as there's a message showing at the corner which says I've got a new email. Are you Stalin? What are you talking about? It's Natsuki. I finally decided to send a riddle-like letter to every possible address telling them that a girl with short coral hair invites me to join the literature club. She's the vice president. Looks like luck is on my side. I replied to Natsuki to brief the situation and ask her to contact me on social media to make further conversation. Striking down the enter, I hold my chin while watching the words on the screen that have already been sent to the other side of the server. I wonder when she will receive. Her reply letter comes in almost immediately. Looks like she's right in front of her computer. I go to check the profile link she gives me on social media. Bro, you couldn't just say like Twitter or something? Cringe.
Stalin? I can't believe it's really you.
Hey.
How have you been?
Scraping by.
Yeah. It's been like, what, 4 years?
Yep. 4 years.
What are you studying now?
Bruh, you're not gonna reply? Fuck. I'm still studying here, in our city. And now I can't read it. Why is the screen going white? It's like, come on, I get one chance to talk to my queen, and you have to, do this fucking transition shit. Is the mod broke? What happened? Okay, there we go. We're back to reality. We chat from nothing to everything. Man, I wish I would have actually read it. From our 7-day friendship in the from our 7 days friendship in the subtropics to our college above the 800 millimeter precipitation boundary. Who talks like this? From our same kept literary habit to our new cupcake flavors. Even though the time we spent together will never outweigh the time we didn't, those days have been increased to an incomparable lengths inside our old memories. Okay, that's at least a word I knew, but no. Me being retarded and all, I can't exactly say these words all the time. Too many syllables. Yeah, I remember that one. It was really good to finally see you get along with Yuri.
Look, Stalin, it's nice talking with you again. But I know you didn't manage to find me just to play with some nostalgia, especially not after all these years. If you got anything to say, just say it.
I swallow. Yes. There's no point beating around the bush, so I'll just cut straight to the chase.
I'm all ears.
I met Sayori. It's her ghost, I suppose.
Stalin, I know that you miss her.
No, just listen. It's not like that. I was going to my old neighborhood to deal with things, and I happened to pass by her house. Of course, it's all changed. Another family lives there, but now, I guess... But then, I was going to take a walk that night, and she just suddenly appeared at the doorway when I was about to head out. Out of nowhere! I think it must have been due to her visit of her house. Some connections were made.
Is this some kind of joke?
It's a bad one, honestly speaking. How would I make jokes of her? I could probably joke about everyone else in this gosh dang world except Sayori. It's just her. I can guarantee you that. Bruh. Sorry. I was a little off. See, I was actually waiting for a second there to see if it would actually continue.
Fine, what's next? Can you two communicate?
Yes. That's exactly what I was about to say. She told me everything. Everything behind that scene.
No, wait. You mean the reason?
The murderer. It was Monica. She was the man behind the slaughter. I don't know if you remember that Friday before the festival when Sairi left earlier. She was a little off, right? She wasn't smiling genuinely, and she even didn't want to talk with me about it. So I asked Monica if she noticed anything wrong. She then went to talk with her. You still remember that night? You and Yuri were there too? You can ask Yuri. I'm sure she has a good memory. Monica told her a lot of disturbing stuff. Come on, can you stop typing, bro? Holy shit, who types this fast? Anyways, you know what? You know what? You read it. You read it. If you can't slow down for me to read it because the text is white on a yellow background and it's super small. Front of courtyard, damn it. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, talking about you shouldn't just leave her hanging. What should I do? What was I supposed to do?
Jeez, calm down, Stalin.
Exactly.
You're losing yourself.
Bro, you're getting lost in the sauce, my brother. 3 dots. That's why I study psychology at college. I want to be a therapist. I want to help people. I want to know what I want to know what to do when things like that happens. Sure, I made some jokes with you, but this is different. And you're right. I don't come to just just to play nostalgia. Okay, you're gonna stop. You're gonna stop? Good. Okay, now let me read this. I didn't mean that talking with you isn't good, but it's Sayuri. Yeah, it's about her.
Okay, Stalin, if you're being serious, I'll be serious too. You sure this isn't some kind of after image? I heard people could see things that they.
Okay, now Natsuki's typing too fast. But anyways, she said it. She said it. Anyway, yeah, Ghost. Yeah, after image shit. Yeah, nope, I can't. Don't you get it? This is my chance. I can finally help her. I'll go see a doctor, I promise you that. But I can't waste my time going on therapy right now because she's here. I don't know why she appeared, and I don't know when she will disappear. I'm scared not. When we went walking just this morning. She looked so hard to recognize under the sun. She told me about Monaco when we found out. It's like she's having a mental breakdown, crying. Her shape is flickering like hell. All that fog and mist. She's going to disappear any second now. Must hurry. Can't risk losing the chance. It's like, man, this dude must be typing like 150 words per minute, bro. Probably, actually, wow, close to like 200, 300 words per minute. Shit. Man, I love fucking periods. Like, you know what? You know what? You fucking read it. Pause the video, read it. I ain't doing it. Because now, if you're gonna type like this, you're gonna put messages up, like this, scrolling up, and then me having to read that tiny ass print on, white colored font on a yellow background. You've lost your damn mind. But if you're gonna stop typing, then I'll actually read it. I would never make a joke about her, even if I were crazy, and I'm far from crazy. In fact, I can prove her existence. She's sleeping on my bed right now. I can take a picture of her. I then turn to Sayuri and take a picture instantly. Well, of course it's not gonna appear as anything.
Why are you leaving her like that, you asshole? Were you in the middle of. Were you in the middle of fucking November? Put something warm on her. And get her changed. Is this your care that stays for her?
It's like, bro, no, no. Okay, we get it. She's a ghost. Ghost Yuri strikes again. Oh, I thought I had to actually click, but no. It was legitimately just waiting that long. What can you do to given the circumstances? I don't know about anything. We're just walking, chatting. She said she wanted to visit our high school. So I managed to pry out my old uniform. You found a letter you wrote to me, you and Yuri. Bruh, things were really rough for you during that time, bruh. Just stop being a pussy. Stop being a bitch, MC.
I'm just like, I'm not even reading it anymore. I'm done. I'm done. This is going to go on forever. I don't even care what it says. Yeah, you're talking about high school and ghosts and shit. I get it. I get it. I get it. This would be entertaining if you were playing it. It's not entertaining if you're making a playthrough of it and trying to read all this out loud. It's like, bro, I have trouble reading as it is out loud. Well, I mean, now that I think about it, I probably picked a bad career choice if I can't exactly read without stumbling over my words every now and then. But still. Like, fuck, man. Is anyone actually expected to read all this shit out loud? It's like, bro, now it's like those no commentary YouTubers actually got it real easy. They don't have to sit down in front of a mic. Hell, they can literally just put the mod on autoplay, walk out the room, and then once it's done, just hit end recording, chop it down a bit. Maybe if hell, they don't even have to do that. And then just upload it. I have to at least add something to this video. So I'm just gonna sit here and talk with y'all. What is there to talk about? Let's see. We can't bring up the channel not to be named because I'm not risking further punishment. But you know what? I'd like to thank y'all for the support. You know, just with all of that shit, bro. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. But sadly, I don't know. YouTube's not gonna do anything about it. They're just kind of retarded when it comes to that shit. They have no idea how to enforce their own rules. They're so inconsistent about it. It's like, bro, they get me, the DDLC guy, but Quantum TV, Mini Lad, Red Kiwis, fucking Line Maker, all those guys get to stay on the platform and keep making content. Me, nah, I'm such a real bad person. You know, didn't you know I was actively, like, you know, recruiting, like, for neo-Nazis and shit? You know, I was hailing Hitler every single video, like, saying gas the Jews. Didn't you know I was doing that every time? It's like, this entire channel was legitimately just propaganda to get you to become Nazis. Oh my gosh, it's still going. Okay, is it stop? Is it stop now? What do I even title this video? What do I even title this? It's like, I'll just title it a one very long chat fucking message. It's that I can't even, like, you know, I can't even title it like one very long Twitter DM conversation or something. But it's like, cause it's just an unnamed social media site. So I guess I'll just think of something. I don't know. I'll have to think of something clever. Finally, it's over. We can get to some actual mod. Thank God. I turned off my cell phone, taking a deep breath, and I turned to Sayori. She really is a heavy sleeper, even without her snoring. I don't feel like waking her up at the moment, so I just take out my phone again to check the time. 4:44 a.m. Is it this late already? I didn't know we had such a long chat. And she's not talking about sleeping either. Huh. I guess we all are night owls. Just then, I feel the hunger inside my stomach. Thinking of it, I haven't eaten anything since noon. I didn't turn my lights on as well. There are only some gloomy street lights from outside. I make my way to the kitchen, take out some bread we brought this morning. Really? You had to play that? I mean, at that point, I prefer to just read that shit. I didn't need, you know, openfridge.ogg to play. What should I eat? I decided to have some of the cookies and animal-shaped buns instead of the cakes. They seem more durable. Holding a glass of hot milk, I returned to the bedroom with the steaming food in my hand. Bruh.
I gently opened the half-closed door with my feet. Morning, sleepyhead. I placed the food on the desk. Noticing she's not completely awake, I turned to take a bite of the cookie. The taste, though, is not that good after the freezing. I should have more back at the shop. There's good news.
Huh? What is it?
I found Not.
Really?
Suddenly, her drowsiness vanishes from her face and the cheerful smile returns to her eyebrows, as if none of the previous breakdown had anything to do with her. I wish I could keep that smile forever. Yeah, I chatted with her a little bit. She's attending college in the north now.
Let me talk to her.
Wow, not so fast. It's 10 in the morning. She's got courses to attend.
Then why didn't you wake me?
Well, maybe it was because you were sleeping like a heavy sleeper. You'll probably still be doing it if I hadn't had breakfast.
Meanie.
Alright, my bad. But there's something else that you'll definitely be interested in. I keep saying along with her curious look. Yuri's in the exact same college as Natsuki.
Wow, that's so nice. How's the relationship?
Well, you know Natsuki. But I think it isn't as bad as she puts it.
Thought so.
I told her about your situation. She will contact Yuri this weekend and we'll meet up sometime once we figure out where Monica is. Bruh, don't bring Monica in this shit, bruh. Bruh, it's gonna be fucking on site, brother.
Monica?
Yeah, we're going to confront her. Don't you want to know what the truth is? I glance at my backpack.
Alright. But where do we start? It's been so long.
We can start with our high school. In fact, weren't we just about to visit there? I stand up to tighten my uniform.
Sure, but
What is it?
I don't know.
Just don't think about it too much for now. It won't hurt to just take a walk around the school.
I guess.
We stand in the cold, early morning breeze. A bus slowly stops before the board. I could see the crowded people through the bleary window. The decompression valve lets out a rough breath before the hydraulic mechanism brings the door open with a loud clank. Who talks like this? People waiting at the bus stop all crowd to the entrance, making the commute even more dense. I hesitate. How about we take the taxi?
Why though?
Because it's faster. I don't want to see the school gate shut when we arrive.
Huh.
Without a further question, I pull my phone out to call the cab. Before long, a white car approaches, driving us to the destination of old days. All the streetlights are cut off synchronously. I had problems saying that word in the last episode. For some reason. I know what it is, I know how to say it, but I can't say it. Buildings at our sides are also disappearing as they rapidly get pushed backwards into the grayish blue sky. We are entering the urban area. Our pace slows, and the surroundings are becoming more and more familiar. At last, the driver leaves us at the school gate that I will never forget. We're not late. The first bell hasn't rung yet. Students are crowding across the gate, which is very convenient for us.
Don't you get caught.
That's impossible. Not if you report to the guard.
Huh? That depends.
Then I take out my student's ID from back in high school, waving it before her.
You look so stupid in this image.
Who are you to judge me?
Meanie.
Then we walk through the gate, seemingly not drawing any attention.
I can't believe we're actually inside.
She runs around under the school building.
Everything don't seem to have changed that much.
It's also my first time. I step to the entrance of the stairs, looking at those students who are walking in a hurry. I mean, like, bro, why would you think it changed all that much? It's only been 4 years. You're acting like it's been a decade.
What now? Are we going to attend the classes?
I don't think that's realistic, given this is not college. Let's just go straight to the club office.
Ah, it's Mr. Dan, right? What if he doesn't work here anymore?
Keep your fingers crossed. Standing before the familiar office door, unceasing nervous crawls over me. I take a deep breath, then knock on the door. Oh, actually, epic. I didn't even have to do the knocking myself.
A bit nervous?
Of course.
Monica must be feeling the same way when she came here to apply for setting up the club.
Don't mention her. Yeah, don't mention that thought. I squeeze my thumb and index finger on my right hand. Who are...
Mr. Dan!
Good afternoon, Mr. Dan. Look at his mustache. It seems like compared to us, the real adult doesn't change that much. Oh, hello. It's you. Welcome. Haven't seen you guys for a long time. What brings you here? Yep, so I happen to have a spare day, so I thought I would come and pay a visit. Come in and have a seat. There are no, not again, not again. No, not the Amor Fati office. There are photos of all kinds of club activities hanging on the wall. The atmosphere is very lively. Some well-decorated frames are placed on his desk, and some elegant handwritten posters are sticking on the wall across it, along with various plushies and models. I sit next to his desk. I've noticed that there is a rather less decorated frame out there. It seems to have less people in it compared to other lively photos.
These must be photos taken from clubs.
Hey! I try to stop her as she goes straight through Mr. Dan's body. Well, he doesn't seem to notice. I'll just leave her to
it. Seems like you can't talk with me right now. You have to work hard on it.
She starts to make faces before me. Sayori, oh Sayori, my food vacuum waifu. I can see that you didn't change that much. And it's always nice to have you back, no matter under what kinds of premises. Yeah, life in college is kind of busy. It's a shame that I didn't come back to visit the school in the past few years. Yes, you need to remember that life comes first. It is hard and cruel, but don't forget that we'll always be here to support you. Well, maybe in an insignificant way, but we'll try our best. Anyway, how's your life going? I'll say it's getting better. Good. I was right about you not being held back. Have you made some new friends? Of course. While sitting and talking with me? Do you regret to have come this far? Don't push yourself too hard. If the story's end denies all your anticipation, I wish you could have the courage to start it over. Huh? Yeah, I'm wondering, saying, what the fuck did you even just say? I have no idea. Me neither, MC. Do you think that too much persistence puts you in a dead end? I'm a little confused. All of this is prepared for you. I believe you will have your own understandings. Once it's all settled, I wish you can learn more than what others have expected you to learn. Don't let your reality shatter in vain. Don't rush through it. I'm sure you still got half of the time to figure it out. He spins his pen in his hand. There was a piece of paper on his desk. I can't tell what's on it, though. Sayuri has finally broken my defenses. Every nerve of mine is trying to bring my muscle to laugh. I'm trying my best to not laugh in front of Mr. Dan, because it seems like he's having a serious conversation with me right now. You should know, we hardly see the real sadness amongst most of the tragedies. Okay, that's all I got to say to you. Stalin, I don't think you guys come to visit the school just for one reason, right? Yeah! Here for Monica. If I remember her correctly, she was your club president. Yep. Ah, I can never forget her. She's smart, athletic, always willing to help others, like a bundle of sunshine. The literature club would be missing half of its soul without her. Bruh, Mr. Dan's a Monica simp. Mr. Dan's literally a Nazi. Bruh, hashtag cancel Mr. Dan. Are you looking for her? Yeah, I've got some questions to ask her. I think she did mention to me about which college she was admitted to. Because she had an excellent score on her graduation exam. It's been a long time, though. Let me think. He opens up the computer, searching for the information. I remember it. I'll send the college's name to your email. Or you could tell me right now? I appreciate it. Other than that, I don't quite know. You could ask around the college. Just say hello to her for me, will you? No problem. Sayuri's looking at something on the table without making a sound. You can sit here as long as you like. Make yourself at home. The clubs are about to start, though. I must go check on them. He picks up the paper on the desk. Okay. See you around, Mr. Dan. Man, I hate Mr. Dan so much. Watch him exit the office with a file in his hand while receiving the email he has just sent to me. Bro, Mr. Dan reminds me of Mr. Chad from Persona 5 Royal. Or Dr. Chad, my bad.
See you, Mr. Dan.
He turns around and smiles. Take care of yourself.
Stalin, look at this. This is our club.
She whispers by my ear. I sit on Mr. Dan's seat, but my bad, and check that picture. Four familiar people come into my view. Sayuri is waving at the camera. Monica is clutching a paper and a pen against her chest while Yuri is holding a giant book looking timidly towards the camera. And as for Natsuki, she's holding her arms like a tough guy.
We took this picture not long after we set up the whole club. You were probably still sitting in your house watching anime back then. Hehe.
That's good. How about I take a picture of it as a souvenir?
Sure.
So I pull out my phone and record a moment that had been already recorded. Then, we wander around Mr. Dan's office for another while, looking through the pictures of the clubs these years. Debate Club, Anime Club, Robot Club, Ben Shapiro Appreciation Club. Alright, let's go.
Where to?
I open up the archive Mr. Dan just sent me. It should point out where did Monica go after graduation. It's like, bro, the way this should be said is it should point out where Monica went after graduation, or went to, or what college Monica went to. There's three ways you could have said that sentence, but this doesn't quite make much sense. My heart shakes. She's still in our city.
That's kinda convenient.
Yep. How about we go visit her right now?
What about Yuri and Natsuki? Aren't you supposed to wait for them?
You got a point. I scratch my head.
Anyway, how about we go grab a meal? It's close to dinner time.
Anything on your mind?
I don't think you have any better ideas than mine.
She gives me a warm smile. We both laugh. Stepping out of the office, the freezing air of early morning embraces me. That's when I notice that the air conditioner has been opened up back inside. Which is reasonable given that it is late winter now.
It must be snowing in Natsuki's place. I wish I could have a snow fight with her. There must be a lot of snow in the north.
Considering it is still class time and the club meetings haven't begun yet, Terry and I can't revisit our old club room. And it would be suspicious for a student like me to wander around the campus during class time. So we decide to leave the school first. How about we just head back and finish what we brought yesterday?
Ah, come on.
You are killing my wallet. I'm not someone you can edit the number on a credit card at will.
Come on, Stalin. I happen to know a decent restaurant just near your district.
Here comes the classic scheme, which is hard for me to resist. But I won't give in. Out of the question. You're not going to go to any decent restaurant of yours until you finish the ones you picked up from that bakery.
It's not like I am the one who's going to eat them.
You almost sound like Natsuki. I giggle. How about this? We head back for lunch first, and I'll take you there for dinner. The taxi reaches us as we walk. Without her making further complaints, I open up the door and let myself in. Act 4. Half as much, twice as elegant. And anyways, comrades, this is where we're going to conclude this episode. And as always, if you enjoyed this episode, Sayori, nice to see you again. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit that like button because it shows YouTube that this is based. And if you want more daily DDLC content, make sure to hit that sub button and turn on that bell for, as I said, this is the one-stop shop for daily DDLC content. And as always, until next time, so long, comrades.
I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that gets down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi. I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that gets down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi.